The following scenario is just one of many that have occurred to MDOT employees which could have had disastrous results if the worker had taken just one more step.
What kind of a day was it?
It was a sunny and clear day, midday. Typical lane closure we had. We were on southbound 127. Right lane was closed. We were doing concrete deck patches. And typical after hammering out and getting ready to pour, traffic at that time has backed up a little bit. They're not zipping 70 through your work zone like they normally do. So they were, I'm saying they were doing 45. Let's hope they were. And our patch, one of our patches was close to the center line. And I was on my hands and knees finishing around the edge of the concrete. Unbeknownst to me, wasn't paying attention, totally my fault. I was finishing this edge, and when I come up to get off my hands and knees, I stepped outside the lane closure to finish the edge near the center line. Okay. A mirror from a pickup truck hit me in the side. Jolted me, of course. I distinctly remember getting knocked, not completely over, but jarred to the side. The visual in my mind is I remember looking at that vehicle going down the road past our job site with the mirror on the passenger side folded to the door. And visually, again, I remember stuck in my mind is looking in that rearview mirror and seeing that young man's looking at me in that rearview mirror and just kept on driving. I guess as me as a person, if I were to hit something or somebody on a road, I would think I'd want to at least pull over and stop and see if everything was okay, but that did not happen.
But
yes.
You were in their lane at that point.
Yes, completely my fault. Again, doing my job, trying to get it done, not paying attention, not being aware, which I should be, all times.
Was what kind of lane width you got up? That was
That's a 12-footer.
12-foot lane?
And we did not have barrels, keep in mind, we just had cones.
Right, little short
So
little thing.
these weren't, yes, the cones.
Were they right on the skip line then?
Yes.
Okay. Could you have possibly squeezed that lane then, possibly?
You can. You know, again, it was quite a few years ago. Now, it depends on if the shoulder, if there's a barrier wall, if it's tight on that side. We can't squeeze them over, so sometimes we might have to put the cones right on the center line. So yes, we could have.
What could you have done differently?
Me personally, took a look. When I finish this side here, make sure, try to maybe move some cones out a little bit to slide them over. Have somebody watch. We always try to do that anyways.
Have a
spotter.
Yeah. You've been out working most of the season or part of the season already.
Yep.
Do you think it may have been because you were getting a little complacent?
I think no. I just think in the zest to get the job done, to move to the next patch, because we had multiple patches, if I remember correctly. I'm behind them, finishing off them patches, just trying to do my job, finish that edge, and wasn't paying attention, took one step out, and luckily that's all I got was a mirror to the side. It could have been a lot worse.
Did you have to go to the clinic or hospital? Or?
Mr. Stilson also followed the required procedure after his incident. He had his injury checked at a medical facility and completed an injury illness incident form number 0003.
You know, I got enough fat here, I think it saved me a little bit.
Yeah,
like
nice
I said,
bruise for a while.
yes, I did. It did fold the mirror correctly, I mean, right to the door. It was a good thing it was one of them flexible mirrors that folded right to the door. So I was lucky. One more step, if I took 2 steps, I could have took the front of the vehicle. So yeah.
A work zone separates the workers from the motorist. Intruding into the live lane of traffic could be the last thing you do. Don't get complacent. Think about the task at hand and how to do it safely. Think about the work zone setup, and always look out for each other.